800-585-1051. You were talking love and hip hop.
Yes, I was. Basically, there's a situation going on between Rashida and Yandy right now. And they got into it. And Yandy thought that she was Rashida's friend until Rashida told her that you ain't my friend like that.
It's been really awkward between Rashida and I. We really haven't had much to say to each other. How could you say, yeah, Kirk is my only friend? Really? Your husband? The one that did you wrong the most? Keep that to yourself, because Rashida, you know that you fronted and faked like you my friend for over a decade now. That dead ass wrong.
I'm just kind of over it because we're not best friends. Like, some people don't get it because they don't understand what real friendships are or what real loyalty is. I can't help that.
So break down exactly what happened, Jess.
Okay, so Yandy and Rashida, they're both on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. And there was a situation that went down, and Yandy thought that she was closer to Rashida than she actually was. Rashida told her, like, we ain't best friends. We not friends like that. And Yandy's argument is like, yo, all right, so the past 10 years has been fake. Like, you ain't never been my friend. And so I know this happens a lot where you find out that you're not as close to a person that you thought you was.
Now, the question is 800-585-1051. You ever had that moment when you realized someone you thought was your friend really isn't? So has that happened with you? Without saying the name.
Well, hell yeah. Somebody thought that I was closer to them than I actually was. But see, people get the definition of friend misconstrued. Like, yo, if I'm your friend, that means I've confided in you. I know your mother name. Like, I know your kids. Like, I've been to your house. You've been to mine. That's a friend. Now, if we're, like, really close associates, all right, cool. But we're still not friends. I think that, more so like Rashida's like, yo, we kind of just friends on the show, like for the show. Yandy, you making it seem a little bit more like we talk outside of here, or we actually our kids commingle, or I'm up in New York seeing you down in Atlanta seeing me. It ain't really that. We friends on the show for the show, but you ain't my friend.
Yeah, I'm with you. There's people that are friends and the people are associates.
Yeah.
And like you said, friends are people that, I will go to bat for. If you have a problem with somebody, and 9 times out of 10, I will have the same problem with the person because I know who you are as a person. And when you cross that line, we're not friends anymore.
Yeah.
I look at you differently. And we cool. I don't have no beef with you, but I'm at an age where I just want friends in my life and business associates. Either we can make money and cool, or we are friends and we could play spades and we could come to the crib, smoke hookah, drink, or whatever it may be. But that's about it. What about you, Charlamagne? I can't look at him with this damn wig.
Oh, gosh. Now we look like James Brown.
Definitely James Brown.
I think Yandy and Rashida are too grown for that. Like, they should know at this point who a friend is and who isn't. I've had friends, cross me and show me that they don't deserve my friendship. But as far as, not knowing who my friends are, nah, I'm grown. I know who's who.
Yeah, that's what Rashida's saying. Like Candy Burris is my friend. And, not you. You're not my friend. We're just friends on the show. Like, we're for the show.
And I'm shocked Yandy didn't know that. I feel like Yandy been around the block.
But
Yandy
but it's
know that.
still the show.
That's true.
So maybe she acting like that for the show.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Toya.
Hey,
Anthony.
what's up, Toya? Good morning. Where you calling from?
Hey, girl.
I'm calling from Queens.
What part?
Hey.
I'm from Queensbridge.
Queensbridge. Okay. All right. Talk to us. What's your thoughts?
So, yes, I know about a thing or two with friends not really being friends.
Okay.
And when you be a friend and you could warn your friend about stuff and they still do stupid shit.
So that happened to you before?
So I have a friend. Yeah, I have a friend. And I used to warn her all the time about stuff. And she used to try to make it seem like I'm hating on her or she's a victim. And I would be like, listen, girl, this is what's going on with this nigga. Stop messing with him. Don't do this. Don't do that. And she'd be like, oh, no. And then she'll flip the script and be like, oh, she hating on me. She mad. This, that, and the third. And I'm like, girl, you looking dumb out here. And I'm the only one telling you that you're looking dumb.
You telling her the truth,
and then,
basically.
Yeah. And then, thank you, Charlamagne. Thank you. So, and then I used to be like, girl, don't nobody hating on you. What am I hating on you for? I'm the one who hooked you up. Okay. And now I'm telling you not to be dumb. And you sitting there being dumb.
So did she ever tell you that you wasn't her friend?
Yes. She had the nerve to tell people that I was jealous of her. Had the nerve to tell people that I'm just like hating on her. I want her life. Girl, why do I want her life for? I make more money than you. I look better than you.
Oh.
I got everything going on better than you.
Oh.
So what I really want you
So
for?
you ain't really a friend then. How you just going, how all this going to come out at the, you know what
No,
I'm saying?
because he ain't no friend. Because when I was being a friend, no, Jess, he was not a friend. Because when I was being a friend, I was a hater. I want her life.
Yeah.
I want everything she got.
Yeah.
And I'm like, girl.
But you had to humble her. You just had to humble her ugly ass and tell her, like, yo,
yes,
that's
girl,
messed up.
I made your resume. I did everything for you, boo. I was your friend.
But if she
I
was,
hooked you up.
but if you knew that, you always felt like that.
Yeah, you always knew she was ugly.
Like
no, because it's like after a while, it's like when you know a person that you helping and you cool with, and you know I call myself and I ride and die for her, and my man was telling me leave this girl alone, she's not your friend, and it made me so mad because he was so right, and I used to argue with him every time.
Toya, that Queensbridge, I hear that Queensbridge all in your voice. I just want to let you know I hear it all in your voice.
Yes.
Have a good one.
And they see someone, I said, I'm calling because I got to speak this out.
Thank you, Toya. Hello, who's this?
Hi, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's your name, mama?
Hi, I'm Alexis.
Where you calling from?
From Michigan.
Michigan. Okay, talk to us. You had a friend that you thought was a friend, but that really wasn't a friend?
Yes. So I had a best friend for 13 years. And during that time, I was diagnosed with endometriosis. So I'm a black woman. She's a white woman. And she told me one time that I was racist because of my fear in my own experiences of going into hospitals and being treated a certain way because of my skin color and the way that I look.
That's not racist. That's you understanding. That's you having proper historical context of the medical industry.
Absolutely. So I decided in that friendship because, you know, even though she's not a black woman, I still expected her to support me, be ally, you know, still be my friend. And after that conversation, I was like, okay, yeah, no, this isn't the type of person that I want in my life. So we ended our friendship there. She was the godmother to my daughter. So fast forward 3 years later, she ends up dating my daughter's father.
Wow.
Damn.
She definitely wasn't your friend.
Definitely was my friend. And my daughter's father actually had just got out of prison after 10 years because of crazy stuff that he did, including the abuse that he put me through. So I definitely learned that was not my friend. After almost 15 years of even, 13 years of ending our friendship, and then 2 or 3 years later, still had love for her. But then learning this information, I was like, oh, she definitely never loved me. Definitely wasn't my friend.
Is she still with your baby daddy?
Yes, they're still together.
Damn. So when you drop your daughter off, you got to see her every time?
I don't drop my daughter off because he's not in her life.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's not a good father.
Oh, sorry.
They just
he doesn't reach out to her.
Why don't you ever look at it as maybe God introduced her soulmate to you so she could meet her soulmate?
You're a clown.
Clown.
That's the whole baby father.
Because you got a child. You got a child. You got what you were supposed to get, which was a child, and she got her soulmate.
But she wanted a family.
Or maybe God put him in her life so he could ruin her life like he tried to ruin yours.
That's not what God does, sir.
Look, I believe that everything happens for a reason. Everybody learns their lessons. I especially think when it comes to, I don't want this kind of thing crazy, but when it comes to black people, when, we have a whole spiritual team, we have our ancestors, everything. So when people come for us, I truly believe that you get your karma. So, I don't, whatever that is, she's going to get that, and that's going to be their life.
Yeah, but then that means that you must have had some bad karma too, because he did you dirty. You didn't get what you wanted out the situation. See what I'm saying?
But he did me dirty, but what I got out the situation was 10 years of peace. I had 10 years of being able to live my life with my daughter without an abusive man in the situation or in fear for my life.
You got a beautiful daughter out of it. That's right.
Absolutely.
Well, have a good one,
I'm
Alexis.
extremely grateful. Thank you as well.
800-585-1051. If you're just joining us, we're asking, have you ever had that moment when you realize someone you thought was your friend really isn't? Let's discuss. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We're asking 800-585-1051. Have you ever had that moment when you realize someone you thought was your friend really isn't? Hello, who's this?
I'm going to remain anonymous.
Okay, anonymous. Good morning. What's your situation?
Okay, so I had a friend for 6 years. We still talk, but we fell out one time because I told her to keep her relationship separate from her friendship because her spouse would talk about me on Facebook or whatever. And when we became back friends and I ended up getting engaged, I invited them out to my surprise engagement announcement. 2 days later, somebody close to us told me that my best friend was talking about me and saying that I can't keep no man. She gonna see how long this relationship lasts, and lying and saying that I was messing with her old dude just to keep people not talking to me. So yeah, people can be safe, even though she don't know that I know. I just found out 2 weeks ago, but she was supposed to be my maid of honor. So I got to figure out how to bring that up to her that I know that you was talking about me, because I never talked about her ever.
Oh, this ain't nothing to figure out. You just tell her, hey, you were at my wedding.
The person that told me is close, very close in our circle, and it's kind of hard because she says she don't care, but it's like a whole family dynamic thing.
All right, so what? She shouldn't have told you. She ain't want you to say nothing, and you should have covered your ears if you wasn't gonna say nothing. I don't care. You supposed to know this. You supposed to find this out. Ain't no way that you gonna feel good up there standing in front of your husband about to say yes, and this conniving clown ass woman's right behind you and she was just talking about you. No, you don't get to stand next to me. No.
I know, and I feel it makes me sad too, because it's just for 6 years nobody could talk about my best friend at all.
Exactly. So you thought
that this was your friend. But for her to turn around, and we only wasn't talking for 2 months. That's it. It wasn't that serious. I felt like it was a respect thing, because keep your relationship and your friendship separate.
May I ask a question, please?
Why are you talking like that?
Yo.
Yes.
Is there any truth to the you can't keep a man thing?
Oh, baby, I can keep a man. I just didn't want a broke man.
Talk that talk.
Hello.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mama.
Do you have a man now?
Thank
and
you.
The fact that her man proposed and she's about to walk down the aisle is evidence enough that she can keep a man.
You about to get married?
Yes, we are engaged.
That's right.
Okay. What's his bank account like?
Mm-hmm.
None of your business.
Oh, his bank account is on Lovely.
I'm just asking. I don't want your friend to hate on you no more. That's all. I'm just asking.
Please.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you for checking in.
I feel like it's been hating. Thank you.
Thank you. She's been hating. That's the whole point.
Nigga broke.
Oh my God. Why you say that?
Want to be a bad bitch so bad.
So bad. Well, bad bitches don't wear them wigs. He looked like one of the Beatles.
Hello, who's this?
Jesus.
Hi, it's Maya.
Hey, Maya. Good morning. Talk to us. What's your thoughts?
So I've been really on Rashida's side. Only, and then he has wronged me and cheated on me and things like that. Yep. But I've never been a woman to have a lot of female friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I have associates. Well, I consider them associates. But because they know of things that I've been through with my husband, they feel some type of way when I, word it like that or put it like that.
Right.
But I can relate because, we're in this day in and day out around each other every day.
That's right.
Know each other inside and out. You know what I mean?
So you are on Rashida's side, right, with it?
Yeah,
I'm on her side too. Because for Yandy to throw that out there, you sitting here talking about your husband is your only friend, is your best friend, that's your ride or die, and he's the person that hurt you the most. Are we still not partners? Are we still not? And word on the street is Medici running around hurting you. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So
and then you sitting up there talking about you sent the message all years.
And then next week it is you, but then it's not you, it's Lil Mendici. So everybody in the house got Mendici's passcode, but Mendici.
For what? That was weird.
It was very weird, but I just feel like, it's okay. I feel like Two things can be true at one time. Yeah, maybe Yandy did think that they were closer, but the friend, that friend word get tossed around a lot, and people don't really understand the definition of a real friend. So that's just what it is.
And see, me, I'm 37. I had two friends I've had since I was 14. We still cool. We associate. We don't hang out. I moved to another state now. Even before I moved, we don't hang out like that. We got our own lives and things going on, but we check on each other and things like that. But at the age that I am now, like, my best friend is going to be the person that knows me inside and out, that's around me, putting in the blood, sweat, and tears with me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you, Mama.
Get it, boo.
Yeah.
What's the moral of the story, guys?
What about your friends? Will they stand their ground? Will they let you down, baby? I'm T-Boz, you chilly. Go.
No.
And you left eye.
What is wrong with y'all?
Yo, ain't no go ahead. No, first of all, you have on that Anita Baker wig and you singing the TLC song. No.
You told me I look like T-Boz earlier.
Every time you change it, you change positions. Every time you switch it around, you look like somebody else different. They look like Jennifer Hudson.
My goodness. All right. We got the latest with Laura coming up. Don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up
early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.